How's it going, everybody? Nerdroc here, and I'm about to do something really dumb. I hope this doesn't blow up in my face. Well, I guess it is going to blow up, but yeah, I'm about to try to fight both of these guys at once. Oh man, and that sound from the game was really ominous. Alright, well, I really hope I don't lose the beacons, the whatever they're called, nether stars from these guys, because it took hours to get these wither skull heads. I'm in my good armor. I got my good sword. It's not a sharpness 5, but hopefully the sharpness 4 will be good enough. And, alright. Oh, man, what am I doing? This is such a bad idea. Oh, man, here we go. Oh, boy. Oh, God, this is dumb. Oh no. Oh god. Oh, one's down. One's down. Come on. Nice. That wasn't so bad. Oh, that wasn't too bad at all. Oh, I'm still getting hurt though. Oh man. Actually only lost a couple of hearts during the fight. Oh boy. Still getting hurt here. Not taking any chances. Let's go ahead and do that. Man, those potions are not healing me much. Did I never make these healing 2s? I don't think I did. Oops. Oh, man. Alright, here we go. We're okay now. Oh, that was cool. Man, I had my headphones turned up way too loud, like during that fight, man. It was like I was being deafened. I hope I didn't yell during that, because otherwise it's going to be really loud in the recording. Alright, well, now that we got that, I got 2 nether stars now. That's going to bring our total amount of beacons up to 3. One of them I already know where I want to put. I just want to put it near the base to extend the speed aura, or whatever you want to call it, that it's got. And I want the other one to actually bring to a thing that I'm starting now, which is a mining setup, which is actually connected straight to the base, and I'm going to show you that today, along with a whole bunch of other stuff. I'm actually really excited to show you guys all the stuff I've been building, because I know it's been a long time since my last episode. Not super long, but long enough. And it's because I've been building stuff, and I really wanted to show you a lot of progress on the base before I recorded another episode. There's 2 other reasons, actually, as well, why it's been a while. One is I am just obsessed with this game, Salt. And I don't know if you guys are watching the videos on my channel, but those videos are doing pretty well, for me at least. You know, they're getting about 70 views or so. My latest video is actually approaching 90. I usually only get about 30 or 40 views a video, so that's pretty cool to see I'm actually getting some growth from playing another game. And the other reason it's been a while is a more annoying reason, and that is because there is a slight infestation of crickets in my room as of late, and I just can't do anything to shut them up. You know, sometimes I'll bang on the wall and they'll stop for a little while, but like, nothing I can do during a recording that's convenient. Let's put it that way. This is going to be just the future slime farm, as you can tell, but I'm just expanding the walls for now. So yeah, when the cricket's going, there's really very little I could do other than just kind of wait for it to stop. And, you know, at first I was like, oh, how bad can it be? I'll just try to record with it on. You know, just try to record with the cricket going and see how it sounds. So I recorded a quick little clip of it, and, yeah, it's way too annoying. It's just such a high-pitched little, oh man, crickets are the worst. I really used to like crickets when I was a kid, but now that they're all over my room, I can't stand them. So yeah, luckily I got a few moments of silence here, and oh, it looks like it's raining. Let's see if we can sleep the rain away. Yeah, I got a little moment of silence here, so I decided to throw the recording up. Start recording this episode. This sheep is still here, and at some point we're gonna have to name him and let him just hang here. He's gonna be the he watches the house while I'm away, you know? He takes good care of it though. I don't even want to deal with that creeper right now. And that water stream right there, that's where the beacon's gonna go. I just have it holding its spot right now. I don't think I'm going to put the beacon in today, just because it's kind of an annoying process building the pyramid and all that. And I already have so much stuff to show you guys, so we'll just do that first. And you can probably already see one of the things I've been working on now, and that's a little town over there. So why don't we go start with that before anything else? Well, I will show you one quick thing here. This is a work in progress. I got these banners set up, and I'll show you an interesting little bug I have in my world. It turns out if you started your world in a certain snapshot, which you guys know I've been playing since the early 1.8 snapshots on here. But yeah, these don't sway in the breeze, and I found out it's because of the snapshot that I played on this with. But that's okay. Everything seems to still be working just fine. So yeah, let me show you the new thing I built. As you guys know, I'm not the greatest builder in the world, so I tried to keep the design very simple and plain. Just nice enough to look pleasing to the eye. And of course, it's nowhere near done. But I'm very happy with the way it came out. We have two little houses here. They're the same because once I get a design that works, I stick with it. Whoops. Had a little micro freeze there and it confused me. And I got two villagers living here, and it's really cool. I'll just come and hang out, and sometimes, the villagers will be looking at the golem, or they'll be looking at each other, and it's a really nice place to just kind of hang out, to get away from the super sterile and cold environment of the rest of the base. But this guy is not too great. The only thing he really sells of use is a I'll show you. It's this. I think we actually unlocked him last episode. This projectile protection chest plate. It's really nothing special, but ooh, look, he wanted to get out. No. In fact, whenever I'm in here, that's why I have the 2-gate system, just in case they get out of this one. That way they'll still be trapped in here. And what's cool is I can actually open these gates eventually once I get more doors around. And these guys will make babies if I keep trading with them, so. And here's our librarian. Nothing too great, but at least I can buy some name tags from him. He's got blast protection and aqua affinity. The aqua affinity I could see being somewhat useful. And up here is a little just a place for me to keep stuff. Right now it's still being lit up with torches, but I'm hoping eventually I can minimize them, organize their placement a bit. Let me just check the light level there. Whenever I see no, that's fine. Whenever I see a piece of snow, I always get nervous. I don't have it lit up enough. So I'm going to do a quick check here. Oh, see? Not lit up enough. That's bad. I do not want a zombie in here. I don't think a zombie could actually get into the houses right now because of the gates, but that's okay. I'm not going to risk it. Aww. What a nice guy. Look at him. Look, he doesn't know which one to give it to. Aw, what nice guys. We're going to have to come up with names for these villagers, and I feel like I may have heard at one point that there's some way to put name tags on villagers using portals or something. If you guys know how to do that, please let me know. I would love to figure out a way to do that, to have actual names for those villagers. Alright, I'm going to show you some of the other stuff we got. And you can actually see some of them right there. And that is the ice farm, which I am super, super pleased with. So I can't wait to show you guys that. We now have the... these are now both carrot farms, as I don't have enough carrots to continually breed the rabbits and the pigs. Only because of the rate I've been breeding them at. Because I've been getting a lot of raw pork and a lot of rabbit stuff lately. I added some design here. I put up these gold statues. I think they look really cool. I'm pretty happy with them. And I made a little sleeping area right here. I like that because I don't really have a room up here, and making an actual room didn't feel right. At least not yet. It may eventually, but right now, this is perfect. I just go here, sleep for a bit. It's nice. Nothing's really changed with these, but as you can see, here is the ice farm. And I have my silk touch on me. I do. It's not gigantic. It doesn't make a ton of ice or anything, but it makes enough. And harvesting it is not a crazy, overwhelming task. It's like, takes just a couple of seconds. Sometimes you gotta do a little hop to get the top piece, but that's okay. I really like this design. That was weird. Did I hit that or not? Wow, that's weird. Pretty sure that's gone. That must be a 1.8 glitch. Yeah, so I really like this design a lot. I'll explain to you how it works. It's very similar to the Etho ice farm design that you may have seen on his episodes. The only difference is that there's no minecart, and obviously it doesn't become a giant cube. So it's basically just this one little part of it. And the way it's triggered, which will hopefully happen soon while I'm sitting here. Let me go ahead and just... I'll go ahead, get rid of this stuff so you can see how this works. Hold on. So usually I don't break all of these. So, whoop. That would have been a convenient way to get up. So yeah, basically the way it works is that inevitably one of these pieces of water is going to freeze. We'll see if it does it quick now, but basically I have a hopper timer. Ooh, that's our little pet bunny. I'll talk about him in a minute. We have a hopper timer down here that I showed you once before, and I now have it leading up into that ice farm. So it's the same timer that actually runs the sugarcane farm and now the ice farm as well. And I've timed it all out to try to make sure that none of the pistons fire at the same time. At least not all the farms. Like this row of pistons will all go out at once, but this row will go, then that row will go, and then this row will go. I don't know what the exact order was, but I made sure they're not all at the same time so it doesn't just completely lag my world. What's cool though is, and this is inherent in the Etho design, you just saw one freeze there, is when water's next to a solid block, it's more likely to freeze. So the fact that it's like this little strip doesn't really hinder the speed at which you get the ice too much. And as you can see, every time you harvest, you get about a stack of ice. So it's really not too bad. Hopefully this thing will fire soon. I could probably force it to go, just so I can show you guys how it works. Hold on one sec here. Let's see. I'll do this. I believe the trigger is somewhere over here. It's good that I know how my own design works, right? Here we go. Yeah, we're just going to trigger this really fast. You can't really see what it did exactly, but you can see it raises the ice up. So eventually all these slots will get filled with ice and it goes to the top. Hopefully that made it make sense. If it didn't, let me know. I'll try to explain it a little better in the... Whoops. How did I do this? Oh no! I don't even remember how I had this set up. Yeah, don't even worry about it actually, because... No, don't go in there, bunny! Ugh. Well, now's a good time to talk about this rabbit. So, long ago, when rabbits first came out, I went to some random location very far away. And, yeah, get out of there. And, brought a whole bunch of rabbits back here. So, I'm a little worried that this isn't... I'm sure it works, because it's been working. So yeah, I brought a bunch of rabbits back here. And, this little guy wouldn't follow me through the nether portal. The only ones that would follow me were the white ones that you see over there. So yeah, this guy just kind of hung out in the nether for a while. And then one day, I guess he just jumped into the nether portal, and I found him up here. And he's just kind of been up here ever since. So I think... I'm not gonna, like, put him in a cage or anything. We're just gonna... I think we're gonna name him. And, I'm not really sure what to name him, so let's... Actually, I know exactly what to name him. He looks... Well, he doesn't look exactly, but he reminds me of Nibbler from Futurama. Doesn't he remind you of him? I had some other ideas, but just now on the spot, I decided we're gonna call him Nibbler. And he's kind of, you know... He's really an adorable little guy. But, not the brightest of creatures. Yay! not the brightest of creatures. I always find him hanging out, like... He'll be, like, right on the rail over here. Or running around the outskirts of the thing. But he's never fallen off yet. So... I gotta be really careful. And, like, if he's, like, here, I can't, like, come over and, like, nudge him or anything. I gotta, like, really be noticeable of him. Because I don't want him to fall off. But I want to let him run around free, too. Because he's cool. And, like, every once in a while, I'll see him, like, jump into the thing with the villager. The villager starts, like, moving around and freaking out. It's kind of funny. So, I don't know. He livens up the place. I like the little guy. See, look at... no regard for his own safety. And I'm always nervous walking around with carrots, because if you've seen the way rabbits jump around when they see a carrot, they're pretty haphazard about it. So I feel like if I pulled out a carrot right now, he would just jump right off the edge. Just gonna get rid of that. So what else do I have to show you guys? Showed you the villager. I showed you the ice farm. Oh yeah, okay. Let me show you this other thing I've been working on. Oh, hold on. Let me put my nether stars away. Worked hard for those. I think the next time I do a wither battle, maybe we'll try 2 outdoors. Hold on, let me go ahead and make day. Yeah, 2 withers outdoors would probably be quite a bit more of a challenge, but we will go really far away from the base before we do that. Fighting the withers underground is actually pretty easy if you have the right setup and preparation. Also, let me know what you guys think about this banner. If you guys can come up with something better, let me know. And I will give you a big thank you. Because I actually kind of like this, but let me know what you guys think. I'm digging it, because it's got like the black and red, and you know, that's kind of like the colors of my armor. If you guys know the way I look, yeah. Got my dapper suit, the skin that Capern made me. So yeah, black and red's kind of like the Nerdroc colors in Minecraft, so. I was also thinking of making it a brown, closer to the spruce, but yeah, let me know what you guys think. The other thing I actually should show you guys, and it takes a really long time to do it properly, but basically, the way I get the villagers in here is I actually build a little portal in that area. I turn that portal off, turn this portal on, and then from the villager purifier that's all the way back there, I'll actually bring them to the nether, then bring them out of the nether, and they'll pop out of a nether portal like right here if I build it. But that's like, you know, a temporary way. So I'm thinking of actually building some cool little setup where it looks like a teleporter kind of, and I can enable and disable all of these portals with a button press. So I think that's a pretty neat idea. That might be something I work on for the next episode. But yeah, it works really well. It's really easy to get the villagers in there now, and it feels a lot more organic than the setup you saw over there, where I just kind of had the 2 villagers hanging out. But yeah, I just realized I never explained that. I have 2 villagers over there. That's what I started when I realized I didn't really like that. So I built these houses instead, which I like a lot more. I'm still going to leave the 2 guys over there just because they're placed already, and moving those guys around is quite a pain. What light level are these at? Ooh, too low, see? Always good to be careful of your light levels, especially when you're in a sky base like this. So let's light that up. So yeah, let me show you the new thing I'm working on. I'm kind of scatterbrained today, but I had everything... Well, that was an interesting portal noise. I had everything planned out for the episode, and then this cricket has been chirping all day. It's driving me crazy. So like I'm a little scatterbrained today, so I apologize, but yeah. Okay, so here's this door, right? And I made this whole door completely backwards. It actually closes correctly, but it opens incorrectly, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So you can see these 2 moved, right? But I actually only wanted 1 block moving at a time, like this. But I haven't been able to actually get it working correctly, so I just left it. It closes correctly, it does not open correctly. I hear a zombie somewhere, we'll ignore it. So yeah, this is all I've done so far, is build this huge pathway all the way down. That's because I want to make this like my legitimate mining operation. So basically what I'm going to do is in my valuables chest, I have all the ore that I've mined is still in ore form. So what I want to do is basically make a separation between the iron that I use from the iron farm and the iron that I actually mine. So I'm not going to use... Let me grab that. I'm not going to use the iron that I mine unless I absolutely have to. I'm not going to make it a rule or anything, but I'm going to try to just save it till I have like a full chest of ore. Make it kind of like a, you know, like a little mini game for me. I have to actually mine, you know, a certain amount of iron. I think that's going to be really fun. Gold as well. So what I want to do is I'm going to make this a really long tunnel that's going to branch out in every direction. And I'll have like chests that I fill up, that'll fill up minecart chests, which will eventually bring it all the way up top here and organize them all into different chests and stuff. And it'll be used to transport me back as well. It's something I've always wanted to do because I feel like using redstone contraptions and like minecart rails is something really underdone in the game, kind of, for mining. You know, you see it a lot for like mob farms, and you see it a lot for not really mob farms so much, but you see it a lot for you know, regular farms and animal farms and doors. You see all kinds of crazy stuff set up using all the mechanics in the game, but I feel like it's a mining game, right? It's called Minecraft, so I'd like to see the minecart rails be used for actual mining. So we're gonna really try to get that to work, and I think it's gonna work really well. Originally for this little design, I had it in my head that it was gonna kind of look like a Fallout vault, which is why I had it closing like this, right? And I went out of my way to make it really slow like that. I wanted it even slower, but it would have taken up way too much redstone. I still kind of would like to try to get it to look like that, but I just, after thinking about it for a really long time, I think I realized that I just may not have the actual build skill to make this look like a proper vault. So I decided to we'll kind of make it into like a mining lodge type thing. I also think I'm going to change this into like a lever or something. Let me see. Yeah. That might work a little better. So we'll probably stick with that. Basically the way this thing works, in case you're wondering, is behind this is a comparator, and comparators can actually read the direction that you have the item placed in. So I thought it would be neat to utilize that for this, but it really isn't. It actually makes no sense to do it that way at all, so we're just going to go with that. Maybe eventually I'll set up a T flip-flop so it's like a button press. That would be cooler. But for now, this looks good, I think, and I'm really excited to get a setup. So, like, basically I'm thinking there was going to be a transport rail along the side here. And from here to here are going to be mine carts that are just going to come up and, like, self-sort into a system here. And it should be really, really cool when it's all said and done. So, what else do we have to talk about today? Some plans I have is I want to make a potion room. I said last episode that I wasn't too interested in doing that. And then I had to make a bunch of potions for a bunch of different things. And I'm like, really keep putting off doing it. I can't do it anymore. I need an automatic potion room. And if you guys have seen Etho's latest tutorial, he actually has come up with a very perfect, just absolute perfect potion room. It's nice and small. It's not going to take a billion hours to make. So, yeah, that'll be good. The other thing I have to do soon is an Enderman farm. Now, I've been racking my brain to try to come up with a design that's just not the same old design that everybody uses, the vertical Enderman. That design's the best. There's nothing better than it, but I want to do something different. Especially since, honestly, I don't really need the XP. Like, look, it would be nice. There are a couple of times where I'm trying to repair gear and I need like a level 39, so the extra XP would be nice, but I almost enjoy the challenge of having to get it organically from breeding and fighting and all kinds of stuff. So I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with that. And you can see the ice is already starting to grow back in. I don't know exactly what decision I'm going to make for that. Did you guys just hear me fall twice? So I have one idea for the Enderman farm. I'm just not sure it's realistic. But what I was thinking is I'll light up the whole end island, right? And we'll have one little area, maybe the size of this central square here, and I'll have it dark. And what I'll have in that area is also the exit point of another iron farm that I'll build in the end. So what'll happen is the Enderman and iron golems will be just permanently fighting, basically forever. And then the whole floor, this is where it would get expensive. The whole floor would have to be made of hoppers. Either that, or I'll have some sort of hopper minecart going underneath. But I'm not a big fan of hopper minecarts. They work and they're a lot cheaper than doing all hoppers, but then like you have this like 1x1 spot and you're always worried that the cart's gonna stop moving. But that is quite a bit cheaper. So I may end up doing it that way if I do this design. So basically what would happen is you'd have these constant battles going on between iron golems and endermen, and inevitably they'd both be dying constantly. And then you'd have a pickup, you know, whether the hoppers or the minecart, and you'd have all that stuff leading into chests, and you'd get just a ton of ender pearls and iron. But then what I really want to do is have all of them be spit with the dispenser back into the end portal to lead back to the overworld. And that will end up putting those items most likely around there somewhere, as that's the natural spawn of the world. And then I can put a collection set up there, because as you can see, it's still spawned here. So that the moment I come back through the end portal, well, they should be picking up anyway, actually. Let me rephrase that. As the items go through the portal, it should be keeping the chunk loaded, and these chunks should be loaded anyway since it's spawned. So those ender pearls will pop out of the end portal from the end into the overworld and hopefully get sent up and into this base. I hope any of that made any sense. I have a feeling it didn't. But basically, the plan is to be able to AFK overnight at the end and wind up with a bunch of ender pearls and iron already transported back into the overworld and into my base. That would be the advantage of having the ender farm on the end island rather than off into the distance. So hopefully that works out. But yeah, that's going to be for next episode. I'm a little reluctant about that design, so you may just see me break down and make a vertical Enderman farm. But we'll see. As we're looking out into the skyline here, I want to show you guys something. Do you see how you see this awesome outline? What I really want to do is figure out exactly what spot that's in and put like a building back there, right? Even if it's just a facade, I really want to put it there. I feel like I've talked about this before, but how cool would it look to see like something standing all the way, towering above that mountain in the distance like this? It'll look so cool. So let me know about ideas for that too. Any ideas you got, let me know. Also, expect a tutorial on the ice farm. I feel like I was rambling when I was showing you guys the ice farm, but there will be a tutorial on that. And let me see if these pigs grew up at all, if they're any babies. And we'll just do a quick explosive finale, since you guys know how much I love blowing up animals with TNT in this game. While we're on that subject, I feel like I should state that being abusive to animals in real life is quite awful. Please do not look at me doing this in this game and think that I find that type of behavior funny in real life. But of course, it's very important to be able to compartmentalize certain things. You know, like, this is a video game, right? I'm not blowing up pigs right now. I'm not even blowing up anything. It's just a bunch of code in a game that's manipulating pixels, right? So I'm able to separate myself from that because the way I play this game is a very technical and thought out method. So this is one of the best ways, in my opinion, of doing this task, which is why I do it. It is a little comical to see the pigs fly around when they blow up, but to be completely honest with you, I find it preferable to actually having to hit them one at a time and hearing them squeal. So yeah, please don't think I find animal abuse or anything like that funny, because it's real life not funny. Minecraft, quite funny. That's I guess the message I'm trying to get across here. So we're gonna blow up some pigs, fake pigs, and here we go. Kaboom! So yeah, you see I'm holding my looting sword. I just want to remind anybody that has not seen this technique before, that when they blow up with that TNT, and I switch to the looting sword, it actually counts it that I hit all the pigs with looting, so really saves the sword, and it saves you from having to repair it a million different times. And I'll show you why I've been having these pigs stocked up, because I know a lot of people have been saying, like, Etho's been saying pumpkins are the best way for emeralds, but I don't know. Well, he's blocked off right now. Let me get some emeralds to unlock this guy. He gets like that when I don't trade enough chickens with him. We're just gonna unlock some trades just for demonstrations. Usually I'll wait till I have more chickens. That way he'll unlock his trades, but the new trading system is a little bit sneaky, or a little bit tricky, I should say. So it's a little hard to understand how it works sometimes. Basically, sometimes you just gotta give up some emeralds to get him to unlock the other trades. Oh, it looks like this guy's just not gonna trade till I give him chickens. Oh, maybe I can give him some coal. Hold on. Hold on, guys. So yeah, I'm still learning the new trading system a bit. I actually thought I'd be able to just trade emerald and pork with this guy forever, but it seems like you really need to use all their trades, which is kind of interesting. But I've had no problems getting a ton of emeralds, so let's see, is that going to unlock them? There he goes. Yeah, pork has been a great way for me to get emeralds with villagers so far on 1.8. Pork and chickens, that is. Yeah, see, locks up real soon now, so let's see. I may end up changing my tune. Maybe I'll switch to a farmer villager. That's the other thing I absolutely need to get. I need to get 2 farmers to hang out inside the carrot farms to do the carrot farming for us. Yep. Okay, this is going to be the last one. Yeah, you can see we got about a half a stack of emeralds, maybe a little less. But works out really well. And I could also trade all this coal if I wanted to, but I'm going to hold on to it for now. There's one other thing I also wanted to do. I've been using this. Oh, I have more pork. Oh, well. I've been using this. You can see I have some. Okay, so I've been using this book. Sorry, guys. I'm really scatterbrained this episode. I've been using this book as a means of, like, planning, right? And I've listened to it to some degree, but really it's not been working. So what I actually want to do, the reason I wanted to use the book in the first place is because I feel that they really serve no other purpose other than some made-up purpose we can come up with, right? And as you guys know, I'm a huge Etho fanboy, so he uses it as a way to read the comments at the end of the day. And since I don't get a lot of comments, and I also don't want to copy Etho, I tried to come up with something else, which was to plan with it, and I didn't really like the way that went. So we're going to try something a little different. So here's our little chest at night, and what we're going to do is we're going to actually keep journal entries for each episode. So I wish I could remember which episode number today was. Hold on, I'm going to check it on my phone. Hold on, guys. But I think it's going to be, iOS 8 is available on my phone, guys. Don't hate on my Apple phone, guys. Don't hate on it. I think what's going to be cool is after a few episodes, we'll actually have like a bunch of journal entries, and I can actually open up a library. So we're up to episode 6 now. Ready? So we're going to go. Going to get rid of this. Episode 6. Today, I killed 2 withers with ease. I did. It was scary, but you know, it was scary. But not difficult. I also showed some friends the work I did on my ice farm and villager housing. It was a good day. Alright, and I think what we're actually going to do is sign each book. Episode 6. Yep, sign and close. And we're going to get a collection of these books. And then we can actually look through the books afterwards. And, what? What happened? Oh, man, this is just, a difficult day for recording for me. Do I have any feathers? What are we doing here? Okay, feather. I know I have plenty of ink sacs. Alright, let's try this again. Luckily, I'm a very fast typer. Okay, episode 6. Today man, what did I say before? Oh well, 2 withers with ease. It was scary, but not difficult. I'm gonna add a sentence. The key is preparation. I also showed some friends the work I did on the ice farm and villager housing. It was a good day. Okay, done. Make sure that's saved. It did. Sign. Episode 6. I hope there's no typos in there. Sign and close. Let's make sure it actually worked. Awesome. Yeah. We're going to put this in our journal entry there. Oh, you know what else I learned? Let's do this right now. This is cool. I may end up moving this chest and having to redo this, but here's something not everybody knows, and I didn't know about this. So let's say, should we call it our journal stand? Yeah, we'll call it our journal box. Does that make any sense? We'll just call it our journal. It's because like each book is an entry, right? And now we put it down. Isn't that cool? I didn't know about that until I saw that in someone's episode. So you can actually name your chest in an anvil and have it pop up there. So I guess that'll do it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the episode. I know I've kind of been all over the place. Sorry about that. This cricket's just really been driving me up the wall. So next episode will be a lot more organized, hopefully. Or it won't be, you know. My Minecraft episodes are really kind of therapeutic for me. So I kind of just try to enjoy them. But yeah, if you haven't been watching my Salt episodes, check the Salt series out. People have been really liking it, and that game is really awesome. So definitely check it out. And stay tuned for the tutorial on the ice farm, because I can't wait to show you guys how to make it, because it's a really, really great design. If I do say so myself. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the episode, go ahead and click the like button. And if you're not subscribed yet, please go ahead and do that. And I will see you guys next time. Take it easy. Peace.